Hello, hello. Can you see beyond this 3D reality into other dimensional spaces, realms, times, and places? Super exciting at the moment, guys. I tell you, we are going to be seeing things that we have never seen before, thought we had never seen before, and then we are going to start to remember, hang on, we have seen this before. So what has happened is we've been in a third dimensional reality. So it's like a holographic reality. So a projection of consciousness. So what we're seeing is we are seeing our thoughts, our feelings, our belief systems. But it's really fun to start tuning into other realms and dimensional spaces. And this is where our loved ones go when they pass out of this reality, and where a lot of other light beings are, souls, spirits, like we've just got so many different names for everything. It can get a bit confusing on Earth. You just use what resonates with you, because you can go completely crazy trying to say, well, no, this is a soul, this is a spirit, this is a higher self, this is an oversoul, this is God, this is source, this is the universe. There's just so many different interpretations, and it doesn't matter, okay? That is really not what matters. But if you are trying to tune into those subtle realms, then it's easier than you think. When I see light codes, it kind of looks like a kaleidoscope. Like different geometric patterns and shapes. And they're so beautiful, these light codes of information. But we can also tune into other realms and realities, and they're still here, they're just on a different frequency. So if you can think of tuning into a different radio station. What I saw a little while ago, I saw someone talk about how you can kind of make your eyes, it's like you relax your eyes and they go slightly blurry and cross-eyed. I always remember we got told not to go cross-eyed because the wind would change and our eyes would get stuck like that. All these random things we got taught. But yeah, I remember playing this game of going cross-eyed and trying to see, like everything looks a little bit different when you even just close your eyes slightly and tune into different energies and different dimensional spaces. So when I was younger, I used to go to this place. It was like a market, and it had these really cool 3D illusions. So it was art, 3D art. And I managed to find one of the books that I used to have when I was little, and I decided to buy it. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen this. It's called Magic Eye, and it says a new way of looking at the world, 3D illusions. So it's kind of like what we're in at the moment, 3D illusions. So our consciousness is projecting into a third dimensional reality, but we've also shifted to a fourth dimension. This is why things are getting a bit weird, because all the old crap from the third dimension, like the lower energies, the lower entities, are coming out. They're normally kind of hiding in the fourth dimension as well. So everything's kind of coming out to be seen as we shift, as we ascend, as we enlighten ourselves and head to the fifth dimension and beyond. But yeah, this book, I just wanted to show you, because I'm not sure who's familiar with this. Please comment if you have seen this book or if you have tried these. So what it has is it just has different pictures throughout the book, and what you do is you let your eyes slowly blur, and it does feel like they're going cross-eyed a bit. And then what happens is a 3D picture starts to come out. So what I did before, I just tried to Google it. So I Googled 3D pictures, or you can Google magic eye. And they do actually have it when you Google it. But I found it a bit hard because it was on my phone and it was a bit small. But you could maybe try your iPad or your computer. And so, yeah, you make your eyes kind of go blurry. So one easy way to do this is to hold the book right up to your nose. And the magic eye image should be blurry. And then you focus as though you are looking through the image into the distance. So this is what I do when I tune into other realms and dimensions. And, if you want to see your past loved ones, whatever you want to see. So, yeah, I'll read that again. So you focus as though you are looking through the image into the distance. So can you do that with this third dimensional reality? Can you look through it? Because people call it a simulation, an illusion, a dream, Maya. There's many names for it. Sometimes I'll call it a consciousness bubble. Some people call it a construct. Some people call it the universe. There's so many different names for it. And the thing is, I have to say, it's real, okay? I know when people call it a simulation or an illusion, it makes you feel like, well, what am I here for? What a waste of time. Why are we all suffering when this is a dumb game or an illusion? Like, when you're suffering, this does not feel like just an illusion. So we have to really, give ourselves kindness and credit for even coming into this type of game reality, because it is real. It is a real experience. You can't say this is not real, because when I punch myself, it hurts. Okay, so it's real. So we've got to give ourselves credit for coming. So focus as though you are looking through the image into the distance, and very slowly, if you've got the book or if you're going to look on a phone or on the computer, very slowly move it away. And now try not to blink, and the 3D hidden image will magically appear. So yeah, it's really fun to just try and look into the subtle realms. So try and don't look at this, what you can see. So I'm in my bedroom. I can see walls, I can see floors, I can see the roof. Okay, now I'm going to relax. I could get into a mindful state or a slight meditative state. I can just slightly let my eyes flicker or just let them lower, and I'm going to see in between. So I'm not going to fully look at the wall. I'm just going to relax and look through the wall. So there's so many things you can do with this. You can do remote viewing, so you can look through the wall. So through quantum entanglement, everything is connected. So I can have the door closed and I can look through the door, and what I'm going to see, it's pretty easy. It's my table. I know my table's out there, but you can try it with something, maybe something in Paris. Actually, what I was doing the other day is I was trying to remote view what was in the Louvre on the second floor I don't know. And I was just like, okay, what is in the Louvre in Paris on the second floor? You can play games like that with yourself. So that's this reality. And obviously then you can do it in other dimensions as well, or other star systems if you want to view a planet. Just slowly, just close. You don't have to fully close your eyes, but if you find it after a while, you might want to fully close your eyes, and then you might be able to see shapes, outlines of things, something glowing. You might be able to see geometric patterns and shapes, like the light codes, which are filled with information. So much fun, so many crazy exciting things we can do, and it's actually normal, like our normal state of being as a higher soul. We can easily use quantum entanglement to remote view, to see things on a future timeline, so a future event that could happen for us, or we can view parallel realities, which, and then, if we view that parallel reality, that we like that reality of us sitting by a pool on a tropical island, then we can quantum leap into that experience. So we can quantum leap and create the abundance, the money, the ticket, the offer to go to whatever tropical island kind of arises. So just have fun with it, play with it, and so we have been in this 3D reality. So you could say the first dimension is like flat. So the first dimension's flat, and then the second dimension kind of is, so it's that way and that way. And then when you think of 3D, three-dimensional spaces comes up, so that shows you, so it's flat, and then when you stare into it and create something more, it expands and it comes out. So that's the third dimension. And then think of fourth dimension, you just keep adding another layer of another dimensional space. 5, 6, 7, it just goes more and more. You can see more and more. So we're just seeing this limiting perspective. We have been just that first dimension, second dimension, and then third dimension up, and now we're going to be seeing more and more and more dimensions, realms. Super exciting. So you're just tuning into your own inner wisdom, your own power. Utilize your mindfulness, your like just calm, like a meditative state, but just like a relaxed state. Don't try too hard. Relax. Fear or being scared or frustrated or angry can kind of push it away. So if you resist, you're kind of pushing it away, like a magnet opposite, or magnets that are clashing. So just intend on the highest good that you want to see shift to a really high frequency timeline for happiness, joy, abundance, love. So you want to see realms that are going to bring you love and support and abundance, and bring you clarity, excitement. So you can also start to tune into your higher self. So your higher self is just, there's a higher self, a higher self, a higher self. So each level of dimension is another part of you that's doing similar things. It's just experiencing it in different ways. So the higher your self goes, higher dimensions, the higher self is, it can see so much more. It can really tune in and see where you're going and where the other person's going, and it can see exactly when you're going to meet, whereas we have no idea, you know, we're walking along, we have no idea that that other person's coming and we're going to meet. So your higher self just has that foresight, that knowledge. So yeah, just play games with just subtly relax the eyes and look into other worlds. Yeah. Alrighty. So thank you so much for joining me and my Magic Eye book. So much fun. I'm going to play with this later. It's probably too easy for you guys now. These are just, yeah, such random pictures. I mean, seriously, this was when I was quite young that we did these. So, oh yeah, so this is at the back. So this is what you see. So those are the pictures that you see when you start to kind of tune in. So those are what you what you see. Those are what comes out. Yeah, so fun. This is an oldie but a goodie. The #1 New York Times bestseller. God, wonder how long that was for. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I am Jozee from Lily Leaf 11. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you all soon. Peace. Love y'all. Bye.